Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 6946 in Candy Crush Saga, which is listed as a super hard level. We have 22 moves to collect 6 sprinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like it's a straight shoot down, but we've got stuff in the way. We've got to get rid of 24 Toffee. Well, that helps because we have to do that anyway to collect these guys, right? Especially because we've got these candy cane fences here. And then we have to get rid of 36 of the licorice, which some are licorice locked. Okay, so it looks difficult, but it does look straightforward as far as our approach. We have to get down here, get through here, and clear out these. If you find these videos helpful, please like and subscribe. That in turn would really help me out. Okay, so the best way to get rid of these isn't with stripes, it's with wrapped candies, or if we don't have those, just making matches next to them. I also want to consider how fish would work on this board. So I can make a stripe here which would be helpful for hitting the licorice locks, or I could just hit a licorice directly. Since I've got more licorice locks coming along on this conveyor belt, I'll do this. There we go. So fish, specifically fish with some other specials, I think would be very interesting to see. Let's go ahead and make a stripe here. But now using this stripe just doesn't seem very useful because we're just going to hit one licorice. So I'm going to do this until I can do a licorice lock. Although I think I'm being too precious, too careful with everything. Here, let's do this. That gets rid of a licorice and still sets me up for that licorice lock. I can do this. I think I am going to do this. I'm going to try to clear out as much of this bottom area as I possibly can. Now this is interesting, but what can I do with it? How can I put that together with something? Or should I just take out a color because color bombs beget color bombs and other specials? Oh, poor little spring, just frozen in midair. There we go. Oh, that got taken out. But at least I didn't have to do it. It was an efficiency of moves because I didn't have to do it and it still got done. I like this. I also like this wrapped candy way down here. So yeah, I'm risking that. Now I'm not going to. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this because I like the I like how it gets all the way down through here. That takes out a lot of layers. I can make a wrapped. I can make a fish, but I can't put them together. That might be too difficult. Again, color bomb gets made, color bomb gets taken out, and I'm okay with that. I think I'm going to do this, because that took out a lot of that licorice that's just hanging out, and I think I'll do this. But how am I going to get these long lengths here? Stripes would be really helpful. And stripes, if I could do a fish and a stripe, that might help. Can I take out a color and would that have any great impact? It really wouldn't. I don't see how taking out an individual color is going to help much at this point. Oh man. Let's see if I can get another color bomb through here. Nope. I can do a wrapped. Failing at the end game. This is where I really could use fish, even like a color bomb fish combo or something like that. Because yeah, the fish are aligned to go where they need to be, kind of. Now I have a color bomb. I'm actually going to do this, set off the color bomb, see if I can get cascading and a whole bunch of fish created to help out. I don't think I can, but at least I see what the problems are on the board, and it wasn't unforeseen. It was fairly well predicted. I knew that I needed to get down in through the center, and then I would need to get over to the toffee. I'm not surprised that the toffee and of course the sprinks sitting on the toffee are the last to go. They're isolated by not only the actual candy cane fences, but all of the junk that we have to get through in order to get to them. So this is fairly standard. This is what I would expect, and I think that I have a good strategy. I just think I have to be better at making those combos And maybe not the color bomb wrapped combo at the end of the game where I can't hit any of these. Maybe it has to be color bomb striped, color bomb, or even color bomb fish, I think would be really good. And I also want to try to deploy more fish striped or fish wrapped. I want to see where those will travel and how helpful they can be. Or just regular striped wrapped. I love the striped wrap that I was able to get down here. Other thing I've now noticed, I've got a striped dispenser here, and I did not employ that at all. That's a big mistake on my part. All right, so what I'm going to do now is pause, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off initially. Once I solve this, I'll come back through and narrate everything, and I'm going to hopefully use some of the things I learned so that I can solve this hopefully quickly. Okay, so here we go, able to make a wrapped candy. Now it did take off fairly well above ground, higher than I would have hoped. But let's see what else we can do here to reach into the base. Now that's kind of nice. Yeah, I'll take that right away. See if I can get through some of this area. Now I've got a striped wrapped. I like that. I'm going to take that. I'm not going to create other things. I'm going to take what's given to me right there. Now I'll create other things. And yeah, let's see where this lands, I think. I'd rather have a vertical stripe, but I'll take a horizontal. Oh, nice. Now, can I get that set up with something like maybe a fish? Can I create a fish and send that off? I would love to. So that's going to hit so much of that licorice locked licorice. And then we do this. Oh, 1 over. I would rather had it hit all of that toffee. Oh, do I make a wrapped? I think I go stripe. I think based on what I know about how the board responds to wrapped candies, when everything is over in the edges where wrapped doesn't reach. Oh my goodness, I was given that gift that was left behind for me. Not nearly as much activity here as I'd expected from those fish. But this is now where I have to focus my attention. Nice. I want more of those. I can make a wrapped. I can make fish. I'm going to go for fish. Oh, now I can't make any fish. I'm kind of stuck with the wrapped. I'd rather make fish over wrapped, but everything I do is going to turn into like a stripe or a wrapped. Oh. All right, well, I'm going to do this and try to get cascading then. Oh, no. See, now that is what I want. Beautiful. One more. I just need a fish, right? I just need to be able to... There's a fish. Now I need to set that fish off. I cannot set that fish off. How can I set that fish off? I've got a fairly decent shot at it with the orange, but it's not showing up. So now I have 2 fish, and I just need 1 to set off. I can't get that one, but look at this. I can set off the wrapped candy, and that completes the process for me. Yay. Phew! That was looking grim right at the end, like I was not going to be able to blow up that wrapped candy to get that fish activated. Alright, so that is it for me. It took me between 15 and 20 tries, so I did find it to be a super hard level. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.